Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the DrewCast, episode 29. And this week, before we do start, I want to thank you guys for making the last podcast episode really, really successful. In my opinion, it's successful because my little brother William was stoked. Thank you guys for supporting the video and making your comments about his name. I'm sure William was super, super excited about that. So I want to thank you guys, true fans, and supporters. So, but yeah, so if you guys notice, obviously I went back to playing Save Your Tears, and the reason I'm so, I don't know the word, Justin, but the word is he's making a remix to that song with Ariana Grande. And let's just say, Ariana, if this song's bad, then count your days, dude. You know what I mean? No, seriously, that song is so sacred to like me as a person that Ariana Grande, bro, if you ruin it, done, dude. I'm done. I'm not supporting you anymore. I'm not gonna finish Victorious. And then all the documentaries about the guy from Nickelodeon with Dan Schneider and his feet obsession. I'm just gonna look the other way, I'm gonna look the other way. So now I'm playing. I'm pretty sure she's gonna kill that song. But yeah. Whew. So the last couple of weeks, guys, has been, I don't even know how to explain it, to be honest with you. And a lot of the times I'm super honest with you guys, super honest with my family, just, people that I, reach out to. I'm thinking of starting a Patreon or something along those lines. And kind of want to put the fish hook out there and just ask the people who support this show and support what me and Dustin do, if you think that'd be a good idea. What is something you guys would like on the Patreon? Like, I know there's tiers, right? Doesn't you mention there's like tier 1, tier 2? So like the viewers, if you guys are interested in the Patreon, what would be something you guys would want on those tiers? Like if we were to make a tier 1, tier 2, because I know I can't just put this podcast on that Patreon. I have to give, I'm going to give extra content. But maybe like for the extra video that week, I give like an unfiltered Andrew or like stickers, or I give like a special video shout outs, and we'll come up with that as the videos or the ideas come along. So look forward to that. But please, if you're a supporter of the show, please comment, because I would love to know what type of extra content I could give for the Patreon. But yeah, because lately I feel like, damn, like if I really do want this to be my career, and I think we have the drive, me and Justin, we have the talent. We have, I don't want to say I'm bigging myself up, but like, we got it. So, and I'm pretty sure Patreon could be the next step I could take. And it's going to be kind of a scary step, when you put yourself out there in the world, and, you never want to put yourself out there and then fail. I think that's everybody's biggest, like, I don't want to fail. You know what I mean? Because just this morning, like I woke up this morning, right? I literally woke up and I thought about it. Like, dude, how weird is life? Like, for 1 second, not only are we literally on a floating rock somewhere, which we're literally on a floating rock. We're in like these powerful bodies that can withstand so much that the earth has to throw at us. I mean, we wake up every day, bro, and I think we spend like 80% of our day doing stuff we don't like. Like, what? We literally do like 80% of the things we do every day is stuff that we don't like. Now, there is a small percentage of people who literally don't have to do that, right? There is actual people who do what they like and do what they love and they don't complain. But for the majority of us, and I'm pretty sure for the majority of my supporters, you guys wake up and you do things you don't like. You guys have to go to work, 9 to 5s, might have a shitty situation at home, might not have enough money. It's like, I've been experiencing a lot of the beautiful stuff of life recently. Like, for instance, we've been going to Point Defiance Park, which if you guys haven't been to Point Defiance Park, it's beautiful. Great park. And I'm not just saying that because of fun. It's a super great park. Awesome. Me and Emily loved it. I enjoyed it. What was the beach in Renton called us in? Coulon or Coulion? I think it's Coolon
Something
Beach.
like that. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
some dude's name.
Almost said Colon Beach, you know what I mean? That would be hella ass, though, if that was the name, but pause. For sure. But, yeah, we went to Coolon Beach. Great. I had a great time. I mean, like, it sucks when you experience so much of what this world has to offer. And you just, like, and then, like, you have to wake up and, like, oh, time to go to work again. I said, bro, I don't want to do that, dude. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to either. So I'm glad we're starting to like wake each other up, because literally life, there's like, it just, you wake up and you realize, oh, why am I doing this? You know, like, I don't know. It's garbage. But like, if an alien was to like talk to us, and an alien's like, oh, you spend 70% of your life doing something you don't like? That's weird. Oh yeah, alien? Because I don't know. Maybe talk to the elites, dude. Maybe talk to the people who run the goddamn circus, because they are not doing good about what the hell this is. So, and like I said earlier, there's few people who actually make it out of this little trap or the matrix. There's very few people who do. So of course those people are going to be like, you know, the fucking, you know, these type of people like, oh, I don't have a bad life, and I just yeah, we get it, dude. We get it. You have money, cool, but not everybody has that privilege. And I'm starting to see, if I was someone's famous, if I was a son of somebody famous, I'd probably be somewhere now. And I think it's cool looking at it from that perspective. Like, hey, if I'm starting from the ground up. I don't have any financial backing. No one sponsors the podcast yet. I'm not somebody's famous who's famous kid. I'm literally starting from the ground up, and that's probably the hardest route you can take. It probably is the hardest route you can. There's probably no harder route, starting from the ground zero. And, you know, I'm thankful for I think I'm at 169 subscribers now. I'm thankful to even get that many people. To me, that's a lot. Obviously, like, people have more, but like, bro, you got to count your blessings when they come. So, which the next topic isn't really like, I don't know. It's not really relatable, but it's something that I noticed is weird. Have you, now this topic is on the terms of like guys having girl best friends and vice versa. Like, name me something that's more impossible. Bro, like, I know some women and some men are going to disagree with me here, but bro, you, especially if you're a guy, raise your hand, fellas. I see you. Yeah, I know. And I know it's true. And if you're watching this with your wife, don't be afraid to raise your hand, because I'll fucking know. All right? I'll count your days if you don't raise your hand in front of your wife. I've just been saying that. No, seriously, count your days if you don't raise your hand, because who is allowed to have a female best friend? Oh, wait. If you're a straight male, you're not allowed to have a female best friend. There's no way. There's no way you're allowed to, right? Listen, there's no way, bro. What would Kylie say if you brought a bitch home and was like, hey, sorry, bitches, I didn't mean to call you bitches, but I mean,
I had this conversation with her like plenty of times too. It's hella funny.
I mean, what would Kylie say if you brought I didn't mean to say the B word. If you brought a lady home, hey, Kylie, this is my best friend. And Kylie's like, no, it's not. Bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, Kylie's like that. Come on. What other response, bro? And you're right. I do talk to Emily about this, and she says the opposite. Why would I care? Okay, maybe you're the only female who thinks like that. Then,
I feel like she would, but maybe just not to the degree that she thinks that you think. Like, you probably think they should be freaking the fuck out, and you know,
I'm gonna fucking,
yeah. She probably is like, that's not gonna happen, but she doesn't not care. Zero. There's no way, dude. Not that I think.
Yeah, there's no way, bro. I mean, and vice versa. If a girl brings home a guy, and we're in a relationship, I think this is mainly aimed at straight people. I don't know how, like, the LGBTQ couples or people, like, I don't know their take on that, but I know our take. You know, bro, I don't know if Emily brought home a guy, and I was like, who is that? Because that doesn't look like Justin. That doesn't look like Josh. And she was like, oh, that's my best friend. So you you want me to fucking go to jail or you know, you pull it to the, you know, you have to pull your girlfriend by her wrist. Come here, you know, you know, like, he's like, can I talk to you for a second in the kitchen? Like just like hello shaking.
I told you. No,
I thought I fucking told you. You know what I mean? Because bro, and a guy's mind, and this is the truth. Guys aren't gonna lie. In a guy's mind, if your girlfriend is out and there's other men there and you're not there, there's a dick in her mouth. There's a fucking dick in her mouth, dude. Tell me I'm not like, bro, if you're at home and she's like, hey baby, I'm having a good time, and like, you know, you know, and like you can hear her girlfriends in the back fucking giggling and being retards.
She's sucking dick.
Yeah, bro, there's a dick in her mouth, dude. Come on, dude. There's not a dick in her mouth. I mean, we just go to like the worst option. We literally just to the worst option. And the same could be said for us, bro. Like literally, why would I want a girl best friend if I have a girlfriend? Do you like starting problems in your relationship? Do you like being the guy that now every time we get into a fight, so why don't you go fucking hang out with your fucking girl best friend then? She has a name, by the way. Her name's Lillian, so, but she's 80 years old. I take care of her sometimes. She needs someone to wipe her ass, so, but now, it's ridiculous, bro. And now, I know what people are thinking. It's like, hey, so you're saying you're against having a girlfriend? No, bro. I have females as friends now, because back in the day, and you best believe, young 20s, late teen Andrew, if you were female, there was two things. Either we's a fucking or we's a doing nothing. You know what I mean? That's what it is, dude. I'm sorry. Late teens Andrew was a dog, bro. But as I grew older and matured, I was like, hey, you know, it is worth having female friends, you know, and like I learned a lot from my actual female friends. But I'm saying, like, I know how females are, and you can't bring bro, you just can't. Now, the reason I brought up the whole the gay couple thing is because, like, what do you do if, like, you know, like you're two guys dating, right? Let's say like you're gay, right? Which you are, but you don't tell anybody. Your boyfriend brings home a girl. Hey, this is my friend. It's Lillian. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, not, you know, like, you know, nice. You know, like when you have a house full of dogs and you bring a cat in, it's like new, it's cool. It's like, hey, I heard cats like laser lights, right? But like, that's what I'm saying. Like when you're a straight couple, you just literally can't do that. But yeah, you guys, bro, if you guys have a topic on an opinion on this, comment below, dude, because I need everybody to not lie. Because count your days if you're fucking lying, dude. You know what I mean? But yeah, so next topic, I want to do meme of the week. It's kind of alien related because you guys know I fuck with aliens heavy. They don't fuck with us yet, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna put it up right on the screen, which for you, Justin, I kindly put it on the big screen. You know what I mean? For my baby boy over here. So the meme of the week is, and I got this from TikTok, by the way. Pause. But if an alien offered you a 1-week trip across the universe and back, with the catch being 15 years past on Earth, would you accept or reject the offer? Now think about that. I'm going to the Gandorf system, or I don't even know, like the Xantori. I don't know. They probably have a crazy name. But when I come back, 15 years on Earth passes. Am I taking it? I mean, I ain't got shit going on here, dude. You know what I mean? Bro, imagine, like, and especially for someone like me, I'm calling my work today. If an alien said that, I'm calling work today. I'm saying, hey, guess what? Fuck the fuck off, dude. I'm going to the Xantori system with my Xantori brothers. Work's gonna be like, oh, but you can't come in for your shift? No, because I'm interstellar galactic traveling. How about that, dude? How about that? And when I get back, you'll be 15 years older. And I won't. So how about you shuck it? Suck it, dude. Work would probably be mad. And they'd probably replace me the next day. But you know what, bro? Can't replace the experience. Can't replace it. Bro, aliens... The only thing I think, like for you to send, you have kids, right? You can't miss 15 years of Avery's life. By the time you get back, she'll be a Paramore fan. No more princesses for Avery because she likes Paramore or whatever girl band exists or whatever. It doesn't even have to be a girl band, but whatever. You come back and Noah's already like a freshman football player, like has a chip on her shoulder because his dad's never been there in his life, and he's like angry, and like you have to explain to him like, hey, aliens took me away, I love you, it was for the greater good of humanity, and he doesn't care. You know what I mean? Just like me. I was angry about my dad. So, but what would you take? Would you take the offer, or would you? Oh, obviously you're gonna.
If I could bring my family, yeah, but if not, probably not.
And by family, you mean
because it's basically
like,
just going to fucking prison, except you get to see space.
Yeah, and there's no guarantee you come back alive either. There is no guarantee. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how can an alien guarantee that? Let's say halfway to Xantori, the ship shits out.
I think you will. I think that's part of the back part.
Like that you will make it back alive?
Yeah, you'll come back.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Watch it. Speaking of prison too, watch a lot of these fucking people like, oh no, fuck no, I'm not. But then they'll gladly go to prison for their friend and not get to see space.
And not get to see space.
In real life, yeah.
They'll see space between their asshole, but... but they're not seeing space out there, so... Oh my God, imagine. Yeah, you're right.
The same people who will gladly do 15 years to their friend.
Free my boy until it comes to intergalactic
years.
Space travel, then it's fuck you guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the only shitty part. If you could guarantee me that, like, no 15 years passes, I might think of it. Like, you've seen Interstellar, right? You remember when he'd gone to a certain planet and he'd be there for 7 minutes, but on Earth it was like a X amount of years? That's fucking crazy, bro. Like, and that's I couldn't even wrap my mind around that, dude. But yeah, if you guys would accept it, I want to know why. Reject. Tell me why too, and it better not be some stupid excuse like, hey, I got cats. I got cats too, bro. Someone's gonna change their litter box. Won't be me. I'll be gone. And when I get back, they better be dead, dude. Because I don't want to deal with. Like I was telling you earlier about the kids with like parent problems. My cat's just probably going to look at me like, oh, so you're back now, huh? Sorry, dude. But yeah. And me and William's podcast, I did mention we had a whole thing about Knuckles, which was fire because the very next day, they fucking release a photo. A set photo. That's just like a stand-in, right? For the green screen version. But he looks amazing, dude. Knuckles looks amazing. Knuckles looks fantastic, dude. You know what, bro? I think they learned from their first fiasco. Don't show us a shitty Knuckles, dude. And then rechange in the drawing board. Oh, you get it right, dude. And Tails looks amazing, too.
No, I think they'll get it right. Because, yeah, Sonic looks good. They already showed Tails at the end of the first one, and he looked good.
Yeah, Knuckles just looks like he's like bulked, bro. Look at him. He's on creatine, blood. Look at that. He's bulked up, bro. Look at his shit, dude. I really hope his voice is deep, like the Knuckles I'm accustomed to. But and me and William did talk about it, that voice being The Rock. But let's be real, they're not gonna get The Rock. We have a budget.
Speaking of which,
we have a fucking budget, dude. So
during when I was editing that last one,
yeah,
the girl who voices Tails, I said that she was casted for the second movie, but I guess she's not, and they think that they might replace her with a bigger name. So she voices Tails at the post-credit scene for Sonic 1.
Yeah, because she's the voice of like the cartoons.
Yeah, so she's the voice of the post-credit scene in Sonic 1, but she's not casted for the second movie. They think that they're gonna cast a bigger name for the second movie, which is greasy as fuck. But
yeah, so I was saying when it comes to voice acting, you easily can get someone smaller. It helps the budget, and you can get the same product, but with marketing, how do you market that? You can't market a me, but like if I was to do Knuckles, like Andrew Ortiz, like who the fuck is that, dude? But The Rock, people, you know how people are, bro. Most of the people that they're aiming for, and no offense, but most of the people they're aiming for don't care about plot or storyline or if a movie looks good. They're like, oh, The Rock? The Rock?
Kevin Hart?
Have you seen that? Remember in Aladdin where Genie, like, he starts transforming into other people and he's like, I think he has like the glasses and the buck teeth and he's like, I think the cockalife. That's what people do when it comes to movies. Oh, The Rock's in it? Oh, let's make 4 more Fast and the Furious movies. Let's literally jump a shark. That's what I'm saying. But off that, yeah, so Knuckles looks great. Fantastic. And I really, really want this movie to do good because if it does good, we're getting a third one. And, bro, who doesn't want a trilogy nowadays? Who doesn't? So I'm gonna end the night off with So is it Chauvin or Chauvin?
I think it's Chauvin.
So he was convicted, right? The jury found him guilty on all 3 counts. Obviously, that is a complete obvious. I know a lot of people were arguing whether or not like it should have been 2nd degree or 3rd degree or yada yada yada, but the one thing that I thought was very interesting in this case was I don't know if they did this, Justin, or not, so maybe I'm wrong. I'm most likely wrong, but if it seems like this was like the first case that I've ever seen in my lifetime, and maybe OJ's trial would have been different if social media was, huge back in the day, but it seemed like they let a lot of social media influence dictate this case, which it shouldn't have either way. He should have been found guilty, but you had like the president, like Joe Biden, make comments about it. It's like, bro, you're literally having the president influence the jury. When you have the president of the United States talk about it or mention it, it's like, I don't know. I'm not, I'm not saying that it shouldn't have been found guilty. That was the right verdict. Guys, I'm sorry. If you disagree, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody, whether or not you feel like George Floyd resisted, whether or not you feel, and I don't even know how certain people think. Like I said that on the episode about Parlor, about like our aunt, which I'm not gonna name her because she doesn't deserve clout, but she has enough clout being a racist. But pause. But yeah, like I don't know how those type of people think. Okay, that's why there's a jury. That's why there's a trial. If you think George Floyd resisted, cool. If you didn't, cool. I think the right verdict was reached. Were you thinking they were going to do a 3rd or a 2nd degree? I thought it would have been harder to prove 2nd degree, but I mean, either way, like, I thought it would have been a little harder to prove 2nd degree, but I mean,
I don't really know the difference off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I just know the difference between 1st and them is like it's pre-planned, so I don't know.
Obviously, I don't think it was
2nd and 3rd.
Yeah. But you had people, and obviously these people don't encompass all of the public. But you did have people on social media like, yeah, if this guy gets off, we're burning the city down. We're going to burn more and the things are going to burn. It's like, I don't know if that's the best way either, bud. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. Is it? Maybe. This is what I think the riots last year, I'm just going to say it. Like, what did they do? I mean, in the long run, yeah, hopefully this conviction starts to like hold bad cops accountable. Hopefully the bad ones are like, hey, I'm not trying to do jail time, so let me do the right thing here. Which that's the plan. That's obviously what they wanted. So when you have people like online saying like we're gonna burn things down, it's like, I don't know if that's the best way either. I don't know. And I'm not a victim of the racism that black people or brown people or just people of color face. I'm not a victim of that. So I don't like, maybe me saying like, oh, maybe the best route isn't right. I don't, maybe that's kind of an ignorant thing to say. I don't know, but I just don't see that being, you know what I mean? And like you have Nancy Pelosi's dumbass, and I showed you the video before we shot, whatever. Mm-hmm. But she basically is like, oh, thank you for sacrificing yourself. Like, bro, can you read the room, Nancy? And she looks so dumb with the big fucking mask over her face. Like the mask was like from like basically to like here to here. She's like, oh, George Floyd, thank you for sacrifice. Like, shut the fuck up and read the room, bro. Thank you for sacrificing yourself? Is that what George Floyd did? He said, I'm just gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
how insensitive is that, bro?
Alive.
How fucking insensitive is that? Bro, it's not even like left or right to me, right? Right? It's not, I've never really taken sides. Like, I agree with more, like, right-wing people more, but I don't consider myself conservative or right-wing. But, bro, you best believe both sides do not have your interest at heart, bro. They do not give a shit about you. White, black, brown, Asian, it does not matter. These people do not give a fuck whether or not you get your rights. You know what I mean? We've had video proof of Biden, Obama, and Hillary all back in the day. They were opposed to gay marriage. They were no gay marriage. Now it's gay marriage, this, gay marriage. They don't give a fuck, bro.
Bro,
They don't care.
I saw something about that today, actually, and it was about the crime bill. And then someone was like, oh, Biden has admitted that it was a mistake. Like he admitted that he was wrong. And then
which
the same
he took accountability.
The same person was like, you know, he kind of basically only took accountability because he wanted to be in your good graces for a presidential vote, because he was the vice president back in 2008 when he had power to make change, and he didn't do shit about it back then, and he's still kind of not doing shit about it now.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to say to people.
But the reason why I brought that up is because, like, you know, I've seen the argument where people say, like, oh, you know, people are allowed to grow, people are allowed to change. Yeah, but it's kind of a convenient fucking change, right?
The second you want votes.
Yeah, the second you want to be president, now you're like, oh, I was wrong. Gays do deserve to get married.
Yeah, I guess I'm wrong. Okay, but what?
You're saying that now.
But when he said that back in the day, right? When he said that back in the day, think about how many gay people that affected. Think about all the lives of the gay community that he affected just by saying that back in the day. Right? Mm-hmm. Oh, but now it's, I'm sorry. Oh, now it's, I regret it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. What the fuck you have to say? Republican, you know, liberal, it doesn't matter. They don't care about you, dude. They literally, in the media, I was telling Warren this the other day, but like the media does this thing, right? Where like they bait hella racial tension in America, right? They're the cause for a lot of racial tension. CNN, Fox, all these people, right? They should be held accountable too, bro. They really should. The news should be held accountable for the misreporting, just misinterpreting things. Bro, they literally feed into it, and so do the politicians. They know what you guys. It sucks because I know quite a few black people who are very, very passionate about this topic, right? And thankfully, for the people that I know, thankfully they do their research, and thankfully they're able to determine, hey, I know this person doesn't care about me, right? But not everybody's able to do that. White, black, it doesn't matter. Not everybody on this planet is able to like read something or watch something on the news, and they're able to decipher, oh, this person really cares about me, right? And the media knows that. The media knows, hey, if I put this at the forefront, it doesn't matter about facts anymore. It doesn't matter statistics. It doesn't matter about the truth. We're just pushing, and bro, you know, do you think it's fair, bro? Like, you know, like let's say companies like CNN, Fox, or just anything like that, they literally make money off this. They make money off the riots. They make money off cops killing people. They make money off you killing people. They make money off all of us, dude. So when they're like when the media's like, yeah, when they put people on the news talking about we're gonna burn more, bro, they make money off your plight. They make money off the deaths of these people, and then the news has the audacity to be like, oh, we really care about our community. You don't care about your community. These politicians do not care, bro. These same politicians who have made bills and passed laws and throughout all of history, like for instance, when the founding fathers, they made the Declaration of Independence, when they said all men are created equal, do you think they meant black people? Do you think they meant natives? No, they didn't. They didn't. And I know that was back then, and I know that's, you know, historical context. But it still applies to today in a way. These people, they know, bro, they just know what they're doing. They know a lot of us aren't going to do research. A lot of us are just going to go with what the news says. It's literally group manifestation. That's what I call it.
Headlines.
I call it group manifestation because, you know, I believe in manifestations, that kind of stuff. And when you put stuff on the news and have all of us brainwashed to the TV, that's what we're going to do. Bro, I don't know. And the news does report on truth sometimes, right? You know, they do report on the truth. But, bro, unless you see it with your own two eyes, you know, you got to take it with a grain of salt, bro. Because we're listening to people and we're listening to companies who use us for money, They don't care about our plights. They don't care about our actual struggle. They use your story for views and for money and for exploitation. A lot of people's stories deserve to be nationally broadcasted. But, bro, all I'm seeing is just a bunch of people who don't give a fuck about you, who don't actually care about you. They're using you. You know what I mean? And watch, the second I start to get big, like I've been telling you guys, the second I start to get big, and the second I start to make too much sense to you, the people watching, Andrew said the R word. Andrew fucking bullied somebody in high school. Andrew fucking, you know what I mean? Watch the smear campaigns come. It sucks, man. I really hope, and before we end tonight's show, guys, start doing your own research. Start looking into stuff yourself. Start doing more reading. I have to do more, and I'm not perfect either, bro. I gotta start reading. I gotta start doing research. It's important, man. It's important, or else we're gonna let these people who don't care about us, they're gonna dictate the narrative. They're gonna dictate what we do, and I'm not having that. I'm not having it. I'm not gonna grow up in a world where, teachers and all these people are gonna start teaching my nephews and nieces and siblings, like, only white people can be racist. Only white people can be racist. I'm not growing up in a world where you're teaching my kid that. I'm not fucking growing up in a world where my niece goes to school and she gets taught that. Fuck no, bro. Fuck to the no, dude. So start doing your own research and we'll all win, bro. The more educated we become, the more they can't do that. You know what I mean? They taught us in school for so long, right? And I know we're hitting time here, but they taught us in school for so long. Christopher Columbus discovered America like it was a good thing. And now they want to turn around and say it's not? See? The same people who taught us that are now they're turning, he was just a bad guy. Which one is it? Which one is it, bro? So you wanted us to believe you then, but now, you know what I mean? But yeah, so sorry to go on a tangent there, guys, but I do hope you guys are doing great. Stay healthy. Remember, take care of you. Take care of your family first. Make sure you go out there and explore the world. The world's too beautiful to be depressed, cooped up. And if you can't, I understand not everybody has that luxury, but just try for yourself. Try to make yourself happy first before you make any of these people happy. Until next time, peace.